Again, all clearance this entire 2 hours. I can't believe that we're already in the second hour. If you're just joining us, welcome in. Susan Graver has been bringing us her exclusive line of fashion for 35 years. And we have all clearance in these 2 hours and something from almost all of her capsule collections. And this is such a great summer sweater if you've been looking for just that topper to throw on with your shorts. As you'll see on Beth, a great skirt. We brought this in March. We had 3,600. If you want navy, fewer than 400 to go around. Exotic red, 300.
That's
Sage.
really an orange, by the way.
I'm glad you called that out. Thank you. Sage, fewer than 100. Charm pink. Very limited in sizing, about 3 dozen. Double extra small to 5X, 26 to 32 inches. First day, we're saving you $26. So you're only paying $33.99, A685-281. What's so nice about the way Susan does fringe detail is the way she finishes it. I have to call that out because I think people shy away because they worry it's not going to stand the test of time in the wash. But could we look at how she has finished this?
Yeah, I mean, they're all individually knotted, which is kind of amazing. Susan is a knitter. She's very particular about how her knits are created. The fringe is just fun. It gives it like that boho, beachy kind of vibe. Cool. Although you could definitely dress this up a little bit more. So yeah, I love that you called out the fringe right away. That's just one of the details. I'm actually going to show you on the sage next to me because you really can't see it as well on the navy. But look at all of this detail, angled in, little seed stitches. There's cable stitching up at the top. This is very deliberately done to draw the eye in, to flatter every figure. The knit itself, a dream. It's cotton acrylic, so breathable and comfortable. That acrylic makes it incredibly soft. There's lots of stretch in here, and you'll even see on me in the silhouette, it's not one of those sweaters that really just skims the, like, I have room in here. It doesn't just like, oh, it's suctioned here. No, there's plenty of room and stretch in here. I'm in my normal size. I'm 5'7". It's a nice length. It's got the 3/4 sleeves with a very soft rib detail, so you could even zhuzh those up a little bit more if you want to.
Yeah.
Of course, over the shoulder.
Why not?
Come on. Yeah. I love that you did that. And then also I have to point out all of this up around the neckline. It is gorgeous. All of this cable stitching. And again, Susan is a knitter coming in. Look at how beautifully that is done. Still machine washable. Just lay it flat to dry. Turn it inside out, you know. And I always say, just be mindful of what I am a lazy launderer. I do throw most things in. But I turn everything inside out, if that's helpful as a laundry tip, because then if you use jeans with zippers or whatever, it's on the inside. And it just is going to help all your clothing last longer. Just a tip from me. Allie Carr and I have this conversation because she does the same thing. It's more of a pain when you go to put your stuff away because you got to turn it all right side out. But
at least it hasn't fallen apart.
That's right. Your clothes are going to last a lot longer.
I don't know. I'm seeing like people tie their sweater. Have you seen people tie their sweater like this?
I've seen you tie your sweater like that. I love it.
I went to California and people were all wearing it like this.
I think that stays on probably a lot better too.
It definitely helps, but I was seeing this cross situation, so I was like, that's kind of cool.
It is cool.
Around the waist. Because then you still look cute.
And it's, and then at the end, let's say you're wearing this with like a skirt or shorts, you're at the beach, you're walking the boardwalk, at night you're going to go out to dinner, gets a little chilly, you pop it on, maybe you're going down to have a bonfire on the beach and it's a little windy out and you're roasting marshmallows. I have all these romantic notions of the beach because I hardly ever get there. I don't know what people do at the beach.
I never get to the beach. I think I go like once a season.
Yeah, I went last year. It was probably the first time I've been in 3 years and it was so lovely. It was in September. It was really, but we did not have a bonfire on the, it was just me and Sterling, you know.
But it's romantic.
I know, it was nice.
It is. There's something about the beach. I don't know. I grew up in Brooklyn, so like we would go to Coney Island Beach, which was fun. Yeah. But like most of the time, you're like on the boardwalk having some Nathan's hot dogs.
Oh, hot dogs.
The good days. I'm going to pop some pants into this situation because look at that.
Right, how pretty.
Look at how pretty that is. Again, making that green really stand out. The navy's very popular right now, so think of it with the blue pant that we have coming up. This would be so pretty.
Oh, gorgeous.
Right? You have the skirt on, but like just, it doesn't have to be the exact blue. Something about navy, it's that great alternative to black that you can kind of add right into anything.
150%,
I mean, the navy with
that
this
pant,
like caramel colored pant would be so pretty.
Gorgeous.
You could play, even though it has the fringe, it's still very elevated where you can mix it with some of your more sophisticated pieces.
Agreed. I think because of the fringe, because of the
100%.
beautiful stitch detail that you're getting. And thank you for bringing we're calling it some kind of red, but it's for sure orange. I don't know why we called it that, but it's definitely an orange. Looks fabulous. These pants are amazing because there are so many colors you can pull out to match with every single thing. The fabric is, I know that we're not presenting the pants yet, but the fabric's really comfortable. And then it goes with so much else that we have in the show.
Also, Susan, that's where she started her career. She worked with the best of the best.
Yes, she
when
did.
it comes to making pants. So don't be afraid of the design because she purposely puts the designs to look good where they're camouflaging, you know? It has to be a specific print, just like stripes have to be specific.
Yes, right.
It has to be done right.
It has to be done right. You want the proper fit, the proper print, and the proper fabric.
Always. Close to 3,000 of these have been ordered since we made this available. This Fringe sweater is gorgeous, $33.99, clearance sale price. You're seeing it at this price for the first time ever. Navy, exotic red, sage, and charm pink. If you want the navy, that is your best bet to get your size. But it is going quickly, so do not hesitate. There's only 350 to go around. 800-500-7590 is the number to call to place your order. And do you want to know something cool? You see that little QR code at the bottom of your screen? If you don't know what a QR code is, do you know what a QR code is?
I do.